Alrighty, 9-3. So honestly, I feel like 9-3 is the easiest one, so I'm going to go fairly quickly through these. But, if you want me to go through a different problem that I didn't do in this video, like I said, just let me know. I'll do it for you, okay? Come see me lunch or advocacy or whatever. So, first of all, there's two formulas you need to know, okay? And if you remember where they come from, it can be kind of helpful to memorize them. Okay, so when we talk about interior angles of polygons, first thing we want to figure out is the sum of the interior angles. And it all has to do with, you guessed it, triangles. Okay, so for polygons, for the sum of the interior angles, we are trying to ask ourselves, how many triangles can I create in a polygon? For example, in a hexagon, like that. If I make a triangle with this diagonal, and let's say this diagonal, I have 4 triangles. So I would do 180 times 4. So it's all about triangles. So we're going to do 180 times the number of triangles. Since there were 6 sides in this hexagon, the number of triangles is going to be 2 less than that. So 6 minus 2 is 4. So our formula for the sum of the interior angles is 180 times n minus 2. So that's the first thing. And then if I wanted to get the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon, you're going to take that formula, so 180 minus n minus 2, 180 times n minus 2, and you're going to divide by however many sides there are. So that's your second formula for interior angles. Okay? Not too bad. So for example, number 1, the sum of the interior angles of a 19gon, so n is 19, is going to be 180 times 19 minus 2. So that's 180 times 17. And I don't know, whatever that is. You got a calculator, right? So there you go. Figure that out. Easy peasy. Okay? So that's how many degrees all of the angles add up to in a 19-sided polygon. Okay? Now let's look at number 2. Nope. We're going to skip to, let's do number 7. What is the measure of one interior angle of a regular dodecagon? So first of all, we're talking about interior, and we're talking about 1, so not the sum. So I'm going to be doing 180 times n minus 2, the sum, divided by n to get each angle here. Okay? I need to know how many is in a dodecagon. Do is 2, deca means 10, so that's going to be 12. N is 12. So I just plug it in. Okay? So 180 times 12 minus 2, divide by 12. Let's break that down. 180 times 10, divide by 12. 180 times 10 is 1800. Divide that by 12. So 1800 divided by 12 is 150. Yeah. So each angle is 150 degrees in a regular dodecagon. That was for number 7. Kind of went over here on number 8's territory. Not bad. Okay? There you go. So that's number 7. What have we done? We did number 1, we did number 7. Let's do working backwards one, like number 8. Actually, let's do number 8. How many sides does a polygon have if the sum of its interior angles is 3,780? So we don't know the number of sides. We just know that the sum is this big number here. So the formula for the sum is 180 times n minus 2. Maybe if I tell you 5,000 times, you'll remember it. If the sum is 3,780, but I don't know, Nico, literally jumping on me and scratching me to play. Very needy. Okay, I don't know the number of sides, so I'm going to keep that as n, and I want to work backwards. You could either distribute the 180, but I think it's easier to actually divide both sides by 180, because that will cancel out the 180 there. Then you do 3,780 divided by 180, which is 21, equals n minus 2. So what we just found was the number of triangles. But we want to know what the side, like how many sides there are. And it's always going to be 2 more than the triangles. So I add 2 to both sides. So 23 equals n. 23-sided polygon. Okay? Alright. So 1, 7, 8. And then I'll do one of these and then I'll pause the video. Let's look at one like number 12. So what you need to do for all of these is first figure out the sum of the interior angles by using my formula. So you count the number of sides, which you could easily do that by counting the angle measures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 sides for this one. So I need to figure out how many degrees that's going to be for the sum. So I do 180 times n minus 2. 180 times, that would become 5. And 180 times 5 is going to be 900 degrees. So that is the sum of the interior angles. From there, you just have to add all these up and subtract that from 900. So I'm going to add 89, 148, 169, 124, 113. And actually, let me set up the equation for you so you can see. So I have this plus this plus this plus this. That's 5 angles, right? But the other 2 angles are this x and x. So really, it should be x plus all of that has to equal 900. And then you solve. So you add all these up, subtract that from 900, and then this part's going to become 2x. So you're going to have 2x plus whatever that sum is equals 900, and then you solve for 900. Subtract whatever that number is, and then divide by 2. And there you go. So you can finish that problem. I'm not going to do that for you. Okay? Okay, let's pause and I'll do one more.